second graders. You've been hearing about books by Seymour Simon. This is our last book by Seymour Simon, and it's called Cats. Do you have a pet cat at home? What do you already know about cats? What questions do you have about cats? All cats are hunting animals. They use claws and teeth to seize their prey. When you watch a cat play with a ball or a piece of yarn, it's almost like watching a tiger or a leopard stalking its prey in the wild. Even well-fed pet cats will try to catch mice or birds or insects. Cats are great fun to watch. They make good pets, but they do not act at all like dogs. Dogs are noisy, friendly, and lively. Cats are quiet. They may disappear for hours without your being able to find them. But cats can also be friendly and will sit on your lap, purring contentedly while you stroke their fur. Learning about cats can help you select your pet cat and take better care of it. Now that we've read the first page, let's talk about some predictions you can make when you learn about cats from this book. What do you predict will happen? More than 100,000 years ago, wild cats were domesticated for the first time. About 5,000 years ago, cats were used in Egypt to protect stored grain from mice and other rodents. Early Egyptians considered cats sacred animals. When a cat died, there was a period of mourning and sadness. Then the cat was mummified and buried in a casket in a cat cemetery. In one ancient Egyptian cat cemetery, more than 300,000 cat mummies were found. From Egypt, pet cats began to spread across Asia and Europe. In Siam, it's called Thailand today, only the king and the royal family owned cats. The Siamese cat was the royal cat of Siam. By the Middle Ages, cats had become very popular in France and England. In the 1600s, they came to the Americas with the colonists. Nowadays, pet cats live with people in countries all around the world. Cats are not very big. Adults usually weigh between 6 and 15 pounds. Cats have slim and flexible bodies. They can twist their bodies in amazing ways. The bones in a cat's back are much more loosely connected than the bones in your back. This makes a cat's body very bendable. Cats are great climbers and jumpers. They also use their tail for balance. When a cat jumps, its body uncoils like a spring. A cat absorbs the landing shock easily with its front legs and cushioning pads on its front paws. When a cat falls several feet, it twists its body in midair and lands on all fours, usually without hurting itself. This may be why people sometimes say cats have 9 lives. What's something new and surprising that you've learned about cats so far? Some people think that cats can see in the dark. Cats have excellent vision, but even they can't see in total darkness. They can see in light that is only 1/6 as bright as the light humans need for seeing. Cats have a special mirror-like surface in the back of their eye called a tapetum. Faint light passes through the eye and then is reflected by the tapetum back out of the eye. The reflected light is what makes a cat's eyes gleam in the dark and helps them see better at night. Cats can see in color, but it doesn't mean much to an animal that hunts at night. Color plays no part in hunting for a mouse in dim light or deciding to nuzzle against your red shirt rather than your blue one. Cats also have a good sense of hearing. They can hear sounds that are too soft or too high pitched for humans to hear. A cat turns its ears very quickly to locate the direction of the sound. Hearing helps cats hunt for mice and other little animals when they move about. A cat's whiskers are very sensitive to touch. Cats have whiskers on the chin, over the eyes, and on the backs of their front legs, not just on the upper lip. In the dark, whiskers can help a cat sense objects that it cannot see. But it is not true that a cat's facial whiskers are exactly equal to the width of a cat's body. Smell is another important sense in cats. Cats will often not eat food that has turned stale because of their good sense of smell. Cats have about 19 million smelling nerve endings in their nose. Humans only have about 5 million. Cats love the smell of a plant called catnip. They sometimes roll around in catnip, making happy sounds. Cats are fussy eaters. Dogs will eat almost anything you give them off the table, but cats are much pickier. They don't have a sweet tooth and won't eat cookies or candy the way dogs will. So before we turn the page, I want you to think about a cat's senses and how they help them. How are the cat's senses like the senses of dogs or other animals?